Hi guys! It is almost the end of VEDA, and today's topic is how has your opinion on video making changed over the month? I have learned a ton this month, and I think starting something like VEDA pretty close to the time I started my channel, I think I was about a month into my channel when April 1st rolled around, and starting VEDA at the very beginning of starting your channel really puts you through a boot camp and kicks your butt into high gear. So that has been super helpful. First off, my editing skills have improved so much, and I've gotten so much faster and learned so many tricks. A large part of editing is actually the filming. The less issues you have in filming with things like continuity, the easier it is to edit. The time savings are incredible. Things like remembering not to run sentences together so you have a chance to cut and edit in between sentences, or not trailing off on your sentence by looking down so that you're not always cutting from someone looking down to looking back up again. Remembering to stare at your lens as opposed to staring in your mirror when you're doing your makeup, or if you've got the camera flipped over because you're in selfie mode, remembering to stare at the camera lens and not at yourself in the selfie makes a huge difference. And they're simple little things, but they make a big difference in the quality of your video. I've gotten really good at using my mic. I don't really use it during VEDA very much, but I use it when I'm doing my longer interviews and that kind of thing. And messing up with my mic and learning how hard it is to sync it with my video, the countless hours trying to sync things together when you forgot to like clap to set your levels, or you edited out something in one video and then it's impossible to sync after that. That was a learning curve. I also learned a ton about the YouTube community and how the VEDA community works and how excited people are and how they cheer you on. It's been really great getting to know people. There's people's channels that I will continue to follow way after VEDA, and I'm looking forward to their success, and I'm hoping I can collab with them one day, or I can meet them in person because they're so rad. I feel like they're like my YouTube friends now. You know who you are. So that's really cool. I don't think my opinion on video making has changed because I think I always knew it was super hard. So no surprises there. It's still really hard. It's really time consuming. But the idea of consistently putting out one video a week is something that seems a lot more manageable, knowing that you can put out one every day or almost every day. There's definitely a quality difference between kind of a more scripted, planned out video where I'm trying to talk about a topic and give information, or test a product and give people like valuable input, than a VEDA where I'm still trying to provide valuable content for people, but it's more about me, it's more personal, it can be a little more off the cuff. There's definitely a difference in the time it takes to do research and editing and the quality control and using mics and controlling for my lighting better. I kind of used VEDA as a literal vlog in the old school sense of kind of like a diary that just comes with you as you go, and you take it to the grocery store, you can film when you're outside on a walk, where my produced content is more in that beauty YouTuber style. Not that I am anywhere near that quality yet. Like, I am definitely not no Toddy or, you know, my pale skin. I am not one of those girls yet, but I'm working on it. So yeah, it's a little bit quicker to produce a VEDA, but you still want to provide value, right? You still want to give something to your audience. But yeah, I guess those are the big things I've learned after a month of video making. I've also learned that I don't want to make videos every day until I don't have a full-time job. If I wasn't working full-time, this would be a lot easier. Also, it's become easier as the months gone on because I live really northern in Canada, and I don't have a lighting setup, so I film in all natural light. And at the beginning of April, it was light, but it wasn't as light as it is now. Like now I can, you know, there's still natural light coming in at 9 o'clock at night, where there's sometimes in Canada during the winter where the sun is set by like 3:30, 4 o'clock p.m. So there's no natural light. I go to work in the dark and I come home in the dark, like pitch black by like 5 o'clock. So now that spring is rolling around, like the beginning of April, it was still kind of dark at 7 o'clock in the morning. You know, the sun was rising around like 6:37, and like setting close to like 8 o'clock at the beginning of the month, where now I feel like the sun isn't setting till almost 9. So that has made filming a little bit easier. I remember I wanted to get like full light in at 4 o'clock after I got off work. And I was like, yeah, there's no way. Where now it's still really light till like 5 or 6 and it's super easy to film later in the evening. So that has been a big help. But maybe that's a special circumstance for people who live in the freaking Arctic like I do. So yeah, I guess that's a general recap about how my opinion on video making has changed. Basically, I always thought it was hard. I still think it's hard, but it's totally worthwhile and a super fun thing to do. And every time I get a comment or someone like has input or gives me a like, it like makes my heart swell. Like, it's so great talking to people all over the world and getting to know you guys. And yeah, it's been really, really cool. Like, I'm almost sad to see it end, as much as I kind of need a break. Maybe I'll do like the occasional little VEDA-esque kind of vlog, you know, once or twice a month. Maybe that would be kind of a cool thing to do. That's it for me right now. I'll do our last VEDA tomorrow. Yay! And I'll talk to you guys then. Make sure you all have a really great night. Mwah!